Join us as we delve into the mystery of Jack and Lily's disappearance. Where is Malaya and why is Daniel so involved?
Vigil yesterday, 5 years old, 5-year-old birthday, and a vigil. All right. They've been gone for 6 months now. So let's take a look so we can get through all the new things today. And, let's talk about it a little.
A birthday card for Jack without the celebration. His loved ones say they wish they were having cake instead of a vigil.
It's Jack's 5th birthday. It's something that he should be here to celebrate in person. We shouldn't be where we are. So it's very important that we had the time to do this.
And some of these people filmed the vigil. They've got a pretty nice little video, as a matter of fact, on there of it all. And it's those women that were talking. So I'll play just a few minutes of that. I don't want people to be bored, but there's a lot of information packed in today. So if you haven't been keeping up on this, then yeah, Daniel doesn't feel like talking, in my opinion. Where was he here? He's been everywhere else. Lola, this is my favorite channel. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep going.
This is my birthday promise to Jack. Every step is a prayer whispered to the wind, a hope that a search may help our hearts to mend. We hold steadfast the pictures of Lily and Jack, seeking answers to bringing them back.
About 40 people gathered outside the Stellarton RCMP detachment to hear poems, speeches, and shed tears for the 2 young children, all while holding on to hope.
Both of them deserve better. We deserve answers.
This is family and friends coming together. Malaya hasn't came in the picture. I mean, she's made a written statement, but not recently, and certainly she wasn't there, or we would all heard about it.
They need to be brought back home safe. It's been 6 months, too long.
This case has truly affected many, as is demonstrated here this evening.
And so you get an RCMP update, and it's not such an update. It's more like he's talking and saying, "Oh, we got the results back. There's nothing that the cadaver dogs found. Okay, we did polygraph tests, but nothing." It's not much of updates from these guys.
I can assure you that we have not wavered in our commitment to determine what has happened to Lily and Jack. Our major crime investigators are working every day to determine the circumstances of their disappearance.
It marked the first time since May loved ones from all sides of the family came together. Tensions have been high since the children's mother.
And where is Malaya? That's what I want to know. I mean, I just want to hear one excuse from somebody, or somebody at the vigil saying, "Hey, I talked to Malaya earlier," and something. I mean, her written statement that she gave was just really generic a while back.
Leah Brooks Murray left her boyfriend Daniel Martel at the search scene the day after Jack and Lily disappeared.
I didn't miss the first vigil, and I would definitely not miss.
So there he is, guys. There he is. Did he go on any channels last night or today to talk about it? Look at him. He's got his fresh dew. I mean, he's overly in the picture, but where's Malaya? We're gonna talk about some of the disturbing things that he says with Deception Detective after this.
This one definitely not on Jack's birthday. It's an important date for everybody over the last 6 months, and I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Brooks Murray did not attend the vigil. Her family says she quietly marked Jack's birthday with her.
Really, guys, anybody that's here, is there an excuse for Malaya not to be there? Do you think she's afraid of Daniel? Anybody? She always looks high.
Her mother, and gifts from the vigil would be delivered to her. The children's paternal grandmother, Belinda Gray, says she appreciates the outpouring of support.
People have beautiful hearts, and I know if we give them a chance, everybody can help. Everybody can help, and everybody wants to help. So I think this is beautiful.
Angela McIver, CBC News.
I mean, it is beautiful, but it's very apparent who's missing, right? No excuse, just like Jen Soto the potato. I mean, we've watched true crime every single day, right? So when we see these parents doing this, or this mom that acts like this, and then Daniel that seems like he's always on something. Yeah, no real major updates in this case. It says major updates, and then you come you come and look at it and you're like, yeah, that was a waste of a few minutes. So their major update was there wasn't enough update. And we might need Jen Soto 2.0, 3.0, because there's a lot of moms nowadays that just aren't caring. All right. There's another case that I want to follow with you guys on another day, obviously, an episode where they got the body cam. They're talking to the mom, and they're supposing at that time that her child was in the house already gone. So little Jacqueline Torres. All right, let's take a look real quick at this. This was what the neighbors heard that night that Jack and Lily went missing. And we kind of have always speculated about that here.
For the
right?
first time, we're hearing detailed accounts from neighbors who were awake in the quiet hours before 4-year-old Jack and 6-year-old Lily Sullivan disappeared from their home in Pictou County. The children were reported missing from their home at 10:01 on the morning of Friday, May 2nd. According to court documents, neighbor Brad Wong told police he heard a loud vehicle coming and going 3 or 4 times after midnight
and it's weird that he did hear that clearly, and he has specific times, and law enforcement doesn't seem to have any footage. Now, maybe that's on purpose, right? Maybe that's by design. They knew what they were doing. They did it the night before, and then they called with plenty of time in the morning to act like, they're surprised. What's up, Allie Callie? Good to see you. But this bothers me a lot when the neighbors stand on this, that they heard cars going back and forth 3 or 4 times after midnight the night before they were gone. That place is not a hot spot. It's not out in the city where people just come and go and it's random.
Into the early hours of the morning. Wong said his house is at an elevated position from the children's home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne, and he could see vehicle lights over the treetops. He said the vehicle would drive off in the distance and he could hear it stop and then return. He said it remained in earshot the entire time. Another neighbor, Justin Smith, told RCMP that at 1:30 a.m., he heard a car turn around by the railroad tracks near the area of Gairloch Road.
Has anyone else seen this? A lot of you guys are probably up on the case. I'm assuming this is like a daily stream for some of the creators, but let me know. When I did hear this, I was shocked to hear that the specific times and the movement, nobody else would just be driving by. And then when Daniel Martel talks, and he talks about specifically, it wasn't me, Malaya, or my mom. He names specific people and fails to say anything else about anybody else. Was there people going in and out? Who were the cars? And why would this even make it to why would it even make it to the news, neighbors being so specific with the location and the times?
And Lansdowne Station Road. He said it made a noise, and the vehicle was quiet for about 2 minutes, then drove off towards Lairg Road. Smith told police he later spoke with Wong, who informed him the vehicle was the children's step.
Yeah, they're just now. Last week, I had told you guys about that, but I wasn't able to report on it. I was in a different stream, and I do have those documents as well, the ones they're looking at, and they're really, really redacted. So some of the pop out things and some of the things we might not know, we just don't know. It's redacted. But yeah, I have these documents, and yeah, just 12 days ago, they're reporting this. I mean, what?
Stepfather, Daniel Martel. The court records also detail Martel's account of the evening. He told police he went to bed fairly early and didn't wake up until light the next morning. The document said the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, told police she went to bed around 9 p.m. She said Martel stayed up and she doesn't know what he did.
So if she went to bed, also another thing, guys, if she went to bed at 9 p.m. the night before, wasn't the time frame the next day around 8:30, maybe 9, that they heard him stirring? Does she really think that we believe she slept for 12 hours and didn't hear anything? I mean, I just don't, for some reason, don't believe that, especially when we think we know what we know about the mathematicians around there, right? It's odd. All of this is just odd.
Brooks Murray has not responded to our request for comment. In several interviews, though, Martel has told CBC he had nothing to do with the children's disappearance.
Thank
And
you.
in a phone interview Friday, Martel said no one from the family left the property that night and they did not have any visitors.
I didn't do anything. I know Malaya didn't do anything. I know my mother didn't do anything. Those are 3 people on the property. I mean, after the polygraph.
That's very specific, right? Very specific. And I mean, so are we just discounting what multiple neighbors say at very specific times? And just how specific is he?